Just had a hard time putting guys away. First two hitters, he retires. I thought the stuff was coming out real good and crisp early, and then Martinez really battles him and has a really tough at bat against him and bounces that ball up the middle, and then before you know it, he's maybe 30-some pitches in and has to work real hard in the second inning. I thought they just had really good at bats against him, and I think the pitch count up in the first couple of innings just that wore him down, and they were able to get to him and knock him around a little bit. In a couple of his outings where he struggled, I feel like he's been real close in those first couple innings to getting through it, but the pitch count gets up and then he wears down a little bit, and then leaves some pitches out over the plate that they were able to attack.
Is that trend concerning from him?
Well, I think in a lot of ways he's stemmed that and been able to stop it and pitched a lot better for the bulk of his last, 6 or 7 starts. But he has had a couple hiccups in there, and we just got to keep working through it with him and trust that, the stuff we're seeing is real good, and we're seeing enough good outings that, we just got to keep working him through it to where he really gets locked in that groove. I feel like it's in there.
Derek, you pass it over. Thank you.
Aaron, you feel like it's in there, but is there a level of concern because of the inconsistency that he's shown?
I don't know if concern is. I want him to get rolling and be consistent and be, we think, the frontline starter that he's capable of being. But I feel like I've seen enough to think that it's in there. We just got to help him unlock it on a more consistent basis.
Dave, to your right.
Aaron, is there anything about pitching here? Does it look to you maybe? Is he trying to be too careful?
I don't know. I feel like a couple of these, where he's had outings where he struggled here at home, I feel like it's a little bit similar in that, he's real close to having a 1-2-3 inning there to start. And, they bounce that ball up the middle, and then it's 30-something pitches, and I think that is really taxing. And he just wasn't able to really get over that hump and get rolling. I feel like, he gets through that first inning clean and maybe he's off and running a little bit. I just think the wear down on those first 2 innings, and credit to them. I thought they took a lot of good at-bats. They spoiled a lot of pitches, so they made, even when he got the first 2 outs and he's to 2 strikes with Martinez, he's well up into the 20 pitches, and that's, I think that's a credit to them also for really making him work hard.
Right here in the middle.
Drury's first game back, how did you feel about him at first, and then also at the plate? How much of that do you attribute to rust, or what did you see from him there?
Well, Chris Sale is really good, and he was on top of it tonight, and they run out to a lead, and then, he's able to really attack aggressively there. I thought he played really well at first for, first time out there with us up here, and, obviously made a really good diving play, handled a couple balls, handled the flip to first easy. So that was good to see. But, Russ, he's been playing, so I don't – and he's been swinging the bat well. So, that's Chris Sale shutting us down. That's
Mike.
Aaron, when you talk about Gray and his struggles at home, do you feel like he has the mental makeup, fortitude to get through this? And is there any possible chance you'd skip him or something like that, or is it just your rotations and such, trouble with the injuries and stuff like that? You might not go that way. I think he has
what it takes to get through here. To pitch here and to pitch successfully here, absolutely. I think it's once you have success and it starts building, and we've seen enough. I think we've seen enough good outings from him where he's built a little bit of momentum. I know physically he's in a good place as far as his stuff, and now we just got to unlock it, and I feel like one good outing at home and he can get the ball rolling here as well.
Joel, to your right.
Aaron, do you think there are starters who have bad matchups with certain teams, and do you think Sonny falls into that with the Red Sox, and if so, do you have to try to avoid in your next 3 series Sonny pitching against them?
I do think there are certainly tough matchups. Boston's really tough against right-handed pitching. I think Sonny has the ability to be successful against them. I will also say that, Boston, especially against right-handed pitching, is as good as it gets, and if you're not really on top of your game and executing at a high level, they can have this kind of a night against you. But no, not at this point. I feel like he is capable, when he is dialed in and commanding like he's capable of with the stuff, he's capable of closing down any lineup.
Did you see anything out of the ordinary from Glaber in those at-bats against Sale, or is that just Sale?
Yeah, no. What do you mean out of the ordinary?
Just he doesn't usually strike out 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, nothing different.
And you guys, I know tonight was Sale, but after not being shut out most of the year, it's 3 times in a week now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any trends that you see there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we had a good night at the plate last night, but I think for a few weeks now we haven't clicked really like we're really capable of offensively. We've been a little up and down, and that's that's going to happen over the course of a long season. But I think tonight was a case of the game getting away early, and we're up against an ace that was on top of his game. So we kind of turned the page from this one and locked down on. And hopefully come out and get after Price a little bit.
Randy, back right.
Aaron, there's a lot of talk that you guys are going to go get a frontline pitcher by the July 31st deadline. How much do you follow that, and do you think that you guys need to get one more to keep up with Houston, Cleveland, Boston?
I keep up with it in that I'm talking with Brian every day. I'm not hardcore in the room like they are. I know brainstorming, going through the different organizations, working, every possible angle. I think we can compete with anyone in baseball as we are. That said, I know Brian and the front office and Hal are going to go and explore every option to try and make us better. And, whether that happens or not remains to be seen. But I know, our organization isn't going to not try to improve our club, especially as good as we are.
Romine, it was just the score taking him out?
He had some tightness in his leg, so we'll see. I just wanted to being a little cautious, getting him out of there with the score.
Both legs or just?
I'm not sure which one. I got to check, but his hamstring was a little tight, so just wanted to with the score being what it is, see if we can protect him a little bit.
Is that something that you need to keep an eye on, though, going forward?
Sure. Absolutely. We'll see. I haven't got with him and stuff since the game ended.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks.